the stability by due to this legal contract, and our society recognizes these two people as a partner and as having living their life together for the rest of their lives, right? So what we say is that this actually allows these couples to have actually trust by getting know each other, and by preventing other people to have relationship with someone you get married to. And we think this is actually creates a stability for these couples. And what we say this is extremely important. No, thank you. Not only in the sense that you have someone to spend with, when you get retired from the job, but more than that, we say that this is why government incentivizes people. No, thank you, to get married in order to secure this stability. No, thank you. Government offers many kinds of marital benefits, such as tax reduction and that kind of thing. And government makes people to register in order for society to recognize these people as a couple, to guarantee this.
Before you go on,
no, thank you. And no, thank you. And Clausen talked about the choice, under the status quo, we allow marriage on any ground, so why not polygamy? What we say is that there is a unique harm coming from the polygamy in terms of nature of relationship, and that's what I'm going to explain.
Before you go on,
the second issue, closing.
Okay, so can you still prove to us all the benefits of monogamy you're telling us? Why is it not equally applicable to polygamy as well?
Well, that's what I'm going to explain. So let's talk about relationships. First of all, entire government bench seems to believe that polygamy is a healthy relationship without this from closing, because we think that polygamy inevitably involves the structural inequality. It is never, no thank you, an equal relationship because no thank you. This is why my partner has specifically talked about the poor people, because we believe that poor people are the ones who will get involved in this polygamy and get exploited at the end of the day. Because when we talk about the ordinary people in the America, they don't, no thank you, they do not like cheating. And if you have somebody you love, you want, no thank you, you want an exclusive relationship with that person. No thank you. Because you want the maximum degree of commitment with that person, right? So we think that, no thank you, poor people are the ones who get involved, no thank you, in this polygamy, because the people who are financially capable of polygamy is essentially rich people, no thank you, who can feed 10 or 5 or 10 wives, right? So no thank you, so what we say is that even in the United States, there are poor people, for example, ethnic minorities or people Latino who are in a severe situation, not thinking in economic sense, right? We believe that these people, if they offer the marriage from an extremely rich guy, do not have a really choice, not thinking that our case offers, right? So no, thank you. We believe that these people will driven by for example, family pressure, who are suffering from excessive poverty, because when you enter the polygamy and get married to an extremely rich man, you can probably send the money to these families. But we think this is actually a bad thing, because no thank you, because as my partner has already explained, no thank you, it allows, because when in the case of this structural inequality, it allows these men to actually abuse these women in private domain. No, thank you. Because in private domain, it is extremely difficult to see, from outside what is actually going on, and there is likely that domestic violence is going to happen, and we think it is actually detrimental to these couples. And also, the government whip talked about how the U.S. women are now empowered, and they are actually capable of multiple loyalty. We think that if you are talking about rich women, we think the same problem will occur other way around. But more importantly, we think that people do not have the capability to have this multiple loyalty, as my partner has already explained, the degree of commitment will inevitably reduce. It is unlikely to establish the trust like the way the current marriage does. And also it allows these people to abuse these women. And also like they talked about, these women can use jealousy as a bargaining chip. But as we said, it's never an equal relationship. And given that these women are actually dependent financially on the man who are having a polygamy, we don't think these people have a choice. And also like they talked about, things like different factors. It may be a case that parents of my girlfriend choose like someone else like over me, and I cannot do like anything about that, and polygamy address this problem. Well, in which case we don't think that in which case first of all like parents do not like me in the first place, so we don't think that polygamy address this problem. So what we say is that because it hurts the relationship and it hurts the emotional stability, it is entirely legitimate for the government to impose such morality we oppose.
Thank you, debaters. Please cross the floor, shake hands. And I believe at the oral, once we announce the judgments, in terms of me giving you guys feedbacks, the chief educator wanted us to give it during lunchtime. If that's okay, we'll do that. Okay? So please wait outside. We will announce the results right away.